Under Settings and Configuration, click on Sites. You will see a Create Site button. Click or tap on it to bring up a pop-up window where you will fill in the site name, description, latitude, and longitude. You may customize your site name and description. The latitude and longitude coordinates should be for your bin site location. If you are unaware of these coordinates, you may select the Use Current Location button to have them auto-filled. Click or tap Create to continue. To add bins to the site, under Settings and Configuration, select Bins. You will see a Create Bin button. Click or tap on it to bring up a pop-up window where you will select the site name and enter a bin name. Use the drop-down arrow to select the bin type, hopper or flat bottom, and enter an optional description. Click or tap the Create button. After a few seconds, the bin will be created and the screen will open to the Details section of that particular bin. If you have multiple bins to add, repeat the process until you have added all bins. Once all bins have been added, click or tap on the Edit button beside the overhead site view and arrange the bins you have created according to your particular layout. Once completed, click or tap on the Save Locations button. Next, set up your cable configuration by clicking or tapping on the Edit button. You will see a pop-up window appear, showing all currently unmapped cables and the node ID that the cables are connected to. Using your site log sheet as a guide, click or tap on the mapped cable icon on the right-hand side of each cable associated to the bin. Repeat this step until all the cables in the bin have moved from the unmapped section to the mapped section. If needed, you're able to move the cables around in the bin to ensure proper positioning by clicking or tapping on the arrow at the end of each mapped cable line to change the angle or radius placement. Once you're satisfied with the cable placement, click or tap on the Save button. You will now be taken back to the Bin Details page. Next, click or tap on Grain Info. If you have moisture cables, you'll select a grain curve based on the grain type in the bin. To do this, use the drop-down to select the standard moisture meter your local elevator uses, and then select the type and class. The associated grain curve will auto-populate for you. Check to see if there's more than one curve being offered to you to select from. Use the drop-down to enter the fill date information. Scroll through the calendar to select the date. Switch the Auto Detect Level toggle to the right if you'd like the system to auto-calculate the grain level in the bin. If you switch on the Auto Detect Level, you are not required to enter the current level of the bin. If you do not select Auto Detect Level, you are required to enter the level of the bin. You are always required to enter the capacity of the bin. You have the option to input a grain price into the price field, and the system will calculate a total asset price based on the volume of grain currently in the bin. Note: actual grain prices can fluctuate on a daily basis and may differ from the manual price entered at the time. This is to be used as an estimate only. Click or tap on the Save button to save all inputs and changes. The last step is to input your alarm settings by clicking or tapping on the Alarm Settings tab. These are the alarm notifications that will be emailed to you should your grain trend outside of the preset parameters. You will want to set the high temperature alarm as well as the temperature rate of rise values, and ensure both toggle switches are set to the right and are green to indicate they've been turned on. Click or tap the Save button to save these changes. Repeat these steps for any remaining bins you have left to be configured and choose the next bin to configure from the list. You are now ready to use your new OPI Blue grain monitoring system. If you have any questions or require further assistance, please contact your local OPI dealer or OPI customer care at 1-800-661-1055.